In your own time.
Oh, hi. Hi, welcome back to the Caleb Adamo channel. Today we're going to be looking at book.
Hey gang! welcome back to Grace's Book Place. I'm Grace, this is my husband Caleb, and this is my book place. Today we're going to be doing my October TBR, which I've enlisted Caleb's help for this. So
Not paying me much.
So what we're going to do is I have this very broken and messed up wheel. And what we're going to do is I'm going to spin it, it's going to land on a prompt, and then Caleb is going to choose one of the books from my TBR cart. And if, like, the fun part, I guess, is that he doesn't know that much about these books, so he might get some prompts wrong, but if he gets them wrong, I'm reading them anyway. So you have 3 lifelines.
Yeah, who wants to be a millionaire?
Every time. I have to explain again. Yeah, so we're doing this again.
But that will make no sense to you because you didn't see the first 2 times.
You don't need to tell them that we did it 2 times. It's the 3rd time. What?
So
the
far.
first and a half.
The first and a half.
We didn't. The first time that we did this, I accidentally deleted all of the footage. That was emotional. And then we started it again just before doing it now, and the prompts were rubbish. So I was like, sorted that out.
She sorted it, all right?
We're restarting.
She sorted it.
Okay, so you want to hold or do you want to spin?
I want to spin.
Come on then. Spin. You need to lean forward and do it. No, sit down. Wait, land on.
Oh.
Set in school/university.
An educational institute.
Yeah,
is
basically.
what you meant. Set in an educational institute. Right. So now I have to look at this cart of TBRs and I have to choose a book and decide which one I think is set in an. So that says falling. It's got a plane on it. So I'm gonna hazard a guess. Not a school. Spying on whales. Sounds a bit invasive for the whales. Probably not set in a school. I've never met a whale in a school. I might have to use one of my lifelines on this one, to be honest, because I haven't got a Scooby. I'm allowed to look at just what I can see. I can't take them out, can I? But I can.
You can take
Can I
them
take them out? I just
You
can't
can't
look
read
at.
the blurbs. Oh, do we even explain the 3 lifelines? Okay, so he's got 3 lifelines, and they are: he can ask me a question about one of his picks. He can pick a whole new prompt if he doesn't like the one that he's currently doing, or he can read the blurb of a pick.
Yeah.
But otherwise the rules are he can't read any blurbs or ask me any questions, or I can't answer any of his questions, and he has to respond as closely as he can.
You haven't explained that yet, have you?
No.
She answered one of my questions. Ha! Fallen into the trap. To the lighthouse. I had to hazard a guess. It's set in a circus. No, that's not the one. I'm obviously not.
You can also change the prompt if you don't like this one.
Yo, I can. Lifeline number 1.
Right.
Exit.
So you don't want to do the prompt?
No. Now that we have decided, can you tell me if there are any that you know of that are set in a?
None of these are 100% to my knowledge set in
Okay,
a
yeah.
school, but I can tell you what I would have gone for.
Okay.
I would have gone for the Bone Queen because Eleanor is set on a basis of different cities that are called different schools.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
No, of course you didn't. That's the whole point. And then
All right, no need to rub it in. Moving on. Have you
spin
been
again.
Okay. Hold it.
I'm gonna hold it that way because the weird tangly bit. Just
On my TBR, the longest.
what do you think has been there the longest? I don't even know.
Top of the morning.
This would be interesting to see what you remember me having the longest, like when I started
Yeah.
buying books.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? That would be interesting. How many books have we chosen so far?
None. This is the first one.
Oh, yeah. This is going well. Okay, so let me talk you through my thinking, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Some of these books look more dated than others,
Right.
okay? So in my head, I'm thinking that could be indicative of having it for longer. Like genuinely, this one looks like, look, it's been used.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the cover. Is that okay?
Yeah. And flicking through.
Am I not allowed to do that?
No.
No. Well, I don't remember that in the rules at the start.
In general, this is a general thing. Like, I obviously have bought some books secondhand too, so that's worth bearing in mind. It's what's been on my
that's been here a
TBR
while
the
as well.
longest.
Well, that's true. So, no, I'm gonna say can't. All cast. Okay, well, we're gonna go for this because that was my initial thought. Because look, some of the pages are a bit used, and I have. There's a bookmark in it. That means you've had it for ages, right?
Yeah.
Yes!
I've had it since university.
Whoop whoop!
So like.
Is it the longest? This focus.
The longest?
Focus.
What do you mean? Oh, it's not the longest, but it's up there. So it
Okay.
works. I have to read it anyway.
The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Which one is the longest then?
It's probably. I'm so glad you didn't pick it. It's probably Celia Ahern's P.S. I Love You, which I have no interest in reading, and I've had it.
You do realise
this
is on your this is your TBR list, right? You
Yeah.
have many piles of books
Like
books you don't want to read.
I have an interest in reading it, as in like I know that I want to do it someday, but I'm not big on romances.
Someday. Yeah, that's because you don't like love.
Spin the wheel.
Says her husband.
So you're spinning the wheel. No, okay. Spin.
Oh no.
Ooh. Mystery thriller.
Right now, I don't know hardly anything about this TBR list, right? However,
It's not a TBR list, but yeah, it's hard. However, just carry on.
However, because this is the 9th time we've filmed this, I do know of one book that is definitely a thriller. Now, I would like you to read it because I also think it's got one of the cooler looking covers on here. Genuinely.
Yeah.
But am I cheating if I do that?
No.
Well then, we're going for the
The light lampers.
The light. The Lamplighters by Rosetta Stone.
You didn't have to do
Who's
it. It's on the
Rosetta
cover. Rosetta Stone is like a language thing, not a person.
The Lamplighters by Ian Fleming.
By Emma Stone.
Who's Ian Fleming?
Ian Fleming. Ian Fleming wrote James Bond.
And the Lamplighters is what I think you meant to say. Okay, next.
Spin.
Okay, we got most recent purchase. Okay, can I use one of my questions? Can I use my question lifeline?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, which book did you purchase most recently? No, okay, I won't ask that. Because
You can.
No.
No, you can. But I have to ask you a question in response. Physical or digital? You have to be specific.
I feel like my question wasn't answered.
No, ask me either what the last physical book I bought was or what the last digital book I bought was. That's what you have to ask me. You have to be specific. I'm helping you out here.
Ah, okay. Grace and her book place. What was the last digital book you purchased from the digital areas?
I'm glad you asked, Kayla.
Why?
Because
What was
it was June.
Was it? Was it June? I had a funny suspicion. Awesome. Can we choose June then?
Yeah, you can choose June. I'm already reading June in time for when the movie comes out, and I'm reading it with some people on Instagram or Bookstagram.
Now
So-
you might think that Instagram is for uploading pictures, but apparently people use it for reading books.
So we'll put June on the official.
Well, that worked out swankily, didn't it? All right, fair enough. Next, And that was my question used. And we've chosen 3 books, and I've used 2 lifelines, correct?
Yes.
What were the lifelines I've used?
You've used...
Question.
The only one you have left is reading the blurb.
Reading the blurb, okay.
And we've chosen 3
Hold it
books.
up. Hold it up.
Most beautiful cover.
Most beautiful cover. Wow, one of the ones we've already chosen was probably up there from the most beautiful covers from the ones I've seen as I've been spinning it around. The most beautiful cover then. Okay.
So you think that the Lamplighters
I think it's really
is
cool
your
cover. Yeah.
favourite cover?
Maybe from these books.
Right.
Or at least up there.
So you gotta think differently.
Got just looking at the covers. It doesn't matter if I read the blurb either, really, does it? Oh no, because it might be later ones. No, they're all ugly. Gorman Gas trilogy. Nobody got time for that. It's a cool cover. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Well, is it a cool cover? She looks cool. Let me have a think. You're rushing me. Is that what it says?
Yeah. Most
Beautiful cover.
Beautiful.
So not okay. I just read that as the book. The cover I like the most.
Well, I mean, your beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so it can be that.
That is true, because that's a beautiful cover,
Okay.
but in like a low-key way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Minimalist.
Yeah, but like the rose goldy or tints, the rust orange colour is really cool, and that's cool as well. The actual hardback.
Yeah.
Right, so it's between this Lady with the Autumn Eyes. That's it. It's between those 2.
Well, pick one.
Yeah, well, I'm having a think.
Okay.
We're going to go with this one. Because I think the colour's beautiful.
Alright. Yeah?
We've chosen
Yeah.
Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. We're like, same thing.
It also won the Women's Prize for Fiction.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay, we've chosen 4 books.
So
1 more, 2 go.
1 or 2 more, depending on how you feel about everything. Spin, sir.
Oh, get some good spins, you know. What did we go for?
Feminist
What?
book.
Feminist book? Why did you put feminist book next to male protagonist?
There's nothing wrong with having a male protagonist.
Depends what they do. That's as close as we're getting. It doesn't have to be an obvious one, does it? So it doesn't have to be the one that says feminism on it.
You can pick
No,
whatever you want.
it could be something that's like,
That you think will have a feminist storyline.
yeah, that I think will have a feminist message in it.
Yeah.
You know, the last book I just chose, Piranesi, is that the lady that wrote Circe?
No.
No, okay. Just because the covers are not too dissimilar in terms of style. So
But Madeline Miller, who wrote Circe, did put a quote on the back of it.
nah. Just completely based off the title, this one
Okay.
is what I'm going to choose.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Sure.
The 7 Husbands are...
Of Evelyn Hugo.
Thank you. Took you long enough.
By
Evelyn Hugo.
Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Taylor Swift.
This will actually be the first Taylor Jenkins Reid I've ever read, which will upset a lot of people because I know Daisy Jones and the Six is a lot of people's favourite.
This is the
book.
first one you've read by her.
You haven't.
I
read
am
any.
upset.
I think it has some elements. Of
Well,
feminist
the
stuff.
7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, so I was like, oh, is it going to be one of those where it's like, oh, she's a woman who's been with lots of men, but actually, it's because she's been treated like crap. Am I right?
Can we to read the blurb?
Yeah, go for it. I ain't got anywhere to be.
Reclusive Hollywood icon Evelyn Hugo is finally ready to tell the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life. But when she chooses unknown magazine reporter Monique Grant to write her story,
Oh, that's a bad
no one is more astounded than Monique herself. From making her way to Los Angeles in the 1950s, to leaving show business in the 80s, and of course, the 7 husbands along the way, Evelyn unspools a tale of ruthless ambition, unexpected friendship, and a great forbidden love. But as Evelyn's story nears its conclusion, it becomes clear that her life intersects with Monique's own in tragic and irreversible ways.
I blanked out halfway through.
That's fine. Great pick.
Does it fit?
Sure.
Okay.
I think so. I haven't read it, so I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
Spin. So we got ugly cover. I cannot see. Help.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is. Ugly cover.
Doesn't matter if other people might think it's nice. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah, it might not upset people. Hope not. Don't
No.
care. Haha. Losers. That's hideous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that cover.
That's hideous.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't mind that one.
Look at that. It's a terrible cover.
It's fine.
Yeah, if you like ugly, if you like this cover. Oh, that's not great either. For me, there's too much writing on these. That's why I don't like them. There's just too much on it. That's why I find those not.
Careful, don't mess the book
I
up.
never have. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. There's just too much on it.
That's your final pick?
Well, it could be.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're going to go with this one. The 7th season.
The 7th season.
7th season by Enid Blyton.
5th season by what?
Enid
N.K. Jemisin.
Blyton.
I don't
Enid.
like that cover.
Yes!
But the book is supposed to be brilliant.
Knew I could do it.
This is the book that
That song's based on.
that you like
Yeah.
by
Clipping. Or
David
David
Diggs
Diggs. His
and
band
his
Clipping. Yeah.
and his gang.
He's not in a gang.
Well, no, I know that. Right. So this is the. Oh, I landed on my foot.
Idea.
Oh, you tore the skin. It's not funny.
Oh, tell you what, I'm very sorry about that, but that will make for very good footage. You okay?
No. So this is the stack. This is the TBR stack. This is my, what's the month? This is my October TBR.
January.
As chosen by my husband Caleb.
You're welcome.
So that's 6 books, including I've put a book in here to represent June because June is a chunker, but I'm about 25% of the way through that already. So those are the books I'm reading in October. Thank you for helping me with my TBR.
Ah, that's all right, and I'm just glad that it went so well first time.
Shut up. Okay. Anyway, like and subscribe and do all that good
Hit
stuff.
the like.
I'm gonna say it again, and you're not gonna interrupt. Like
and subscribe.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and do all the good stuff. Thank you for joining me in my book place, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.
Like and subscribe.